Here, getting my makeup ready for a photo shoot today. My husband is going to be filming me, and so I'm getting ready with you guys. I just washed my hair, and I want to get into some like do's and don'ts for photo shoots. I know a lot of people struggle with like confidence, and confidence is one of those things that if you don't have it, you wreck your brain trying to figure out how to get it. If you have it, other people wreck their brain about how you got it. But I think it would be, I'm just going to tell you what I wish people would have told me while trying to find my confidence. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. It wasn't all like I recently got a boost of confidence. Like, confidence is something like a journey. It came in little, I guess, bite-sized pieces. If you're wondering what product this is Panoxyl. Also, let me know where you guys are watching from because I'm in Florida right now. And can you believe, even though I'm in southern Florida, it's freaking going down to 41 degrees tonight. So if that's not cold, I don't know what is. Okay, so drop your confidence questions in the chat. But this is specifically for those who struggle with confidence. And honestly, you could be 16 or you could be 36. You could be 46, 56. These are some things that I learned. Okay. So I remember back when I first started to do my photo shoots, right? My photo shoots kind of started in like I want to say like 2014. Hi, who we got here? Hi, Aaron. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Drop your confidence questions in the chat. I want everybody to be confident, no matter how young or old you may be. Confidence is something that's gonna get you through life. So, you know, me, I live on the creative, the entertainment side of life, and so my life has always been surrounded by performing, showing up on stage, writing music. Did I bring my setting lotion? I think I'm gonna need to get my setting lotion. Enjoy the backdrop while I grab that real quick. It's gonna be about 2 seconds. Boom, we got it. I make my own setting lotion with Nairobi and just some water. Because once this cream of nature ran out, I was like, okay, yes. See how good it is? Anyway, I used to, I don't know, like after I had my son in 2013, I was like, I weighed the smallest that I've ever weighed, and I was pretty confident, but then um, life started lifing, and I was going through some family stuff, and it let it get to me. I guess, yeah, I guess it got to me. I wanted my family to be functional in a certain way, and things weren't going the way I wanted to in terms of like my family, and it really started to bother me. So I started comfort eating, gained weight, and then I lost some, and then gained some, and then eventually, um, that took a toll on my confidence, like a real toll. I was like, what do I do? Um, hold on, hold on. Let me see what this is saying. 1 second. All right. I'm in St. Louis. Oh, it's cold. Shout out to St. Louis. That's a bad product. Which one? Cream of Nature? Cream of Nature? Because Nairobi is good, honey. You mean this is a bad bottle? The package? Anyway, So I'm sitting here and I'm like, what am I gonna do? You know, life is life. You still gotta navigate. You still gotta get through. And I was somebody. I'm somebody who never wants, who never accepts just defeat. Okay. So anyway, when I say defeat, I mean like I'm not gonna let a situation get me down and cause me to just give up on myself, if that makes sense. Okay. The brand. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm not a big fan of Cream of Nature. Please, I'm really not. The only thing that I've bought from them is this mousse, which is functional, but in the bottle, actually, like I said, I put a different setting spray and made my own. And this is top tier, okay? Top tier. So here I was like, okay, I gotta work through this. But then, you know, showing up on camera when you're like 30 pounds heavier than what you were just a couple months, or I wouldn't say a couple months, but like a year ago. That does that feel, you know, you don't need yeah. So I'm like, all right, what do we do? Then you see people online, you see celebrities who are bigger than you, living their best lives, working out or not, but just still showing up. And to that I say, you deserve that. You absolutely deserve that level of self-love because you didn't make it this far to start loathing and being down on yourself. I did get into working out, which I'm so grateful that I did. I've always been active my whole life. I've always been on some kind of team, doing something athletic, whether it was dance or running or something. I love being active, yoga. So I went ahead and I got into it. You know, it's been a journey, but I will say that showing up regardless has really been helpful. And the voice, the inner voice that I've been using to communicate with myself, because we all have an inner voice. And if your inner voice tells you things like, hey, you're not worth it, you're too fat, you are, you're not good enough, you're going to believe it and you're going to start to see yourself that way. So if you can try, and this is going to be life changing, but try to speak to yourself in a positive way, that's half the battle. Instead of saying that you're too fat, focus on something that's beautiful and focus on your abilities that you have to be active and move. Focus on eating things that are good for you, but still things that you enjoy. And you know, eating in moderation or whatever it is that you choose to do. Some people take GLP-1s. Some people go into uh, Pilates. They do Zumba. I've done Pilates. I've done Zumba. I haven't done a GLP-1. I don't plan on doing a GLP-1 because I have nothing against it, but I don't want to do a GLP-1. It's certain things that I just personally don't want to do. But I will say what I do is I speak to myself positively. If you're wondering, how do people show up online? Not every day you're going to feel, or just show up in life. It's not every day that you're going to feel like super duper badass and confident. You actually have to hype yourself up. And this doesn't mean be disingenuous to yourself, but think about it. And I want y'all to answer this one. Tell me in the chat. Would you tell your best friend, right? Someone who you love dearly. Let me flip this around so I can see you guys. I like to use the back cam because it's like way more vivid. You become what you constantly think about. Yes, if it's always negativity, then that, yes, then that. If positivity, then that. Absolutely. Try the brat products. I'm fine. You're so sweet. Thank you. I'll try it. I've seen and heard of them. So to that I say, yes, you have to speak to yourself positively. I was not speaking to myself positively. I was like, look at you. You got, you got a little belly now. Look at you. You gain weight, and you. I was saying things like that to myself. And I mean, I've been bullied growing up. I've been loved way more than I've been bullied. But sometimes those negative voices take over when you start to feel bad about your life. Don't let it do that. Please, no matter what you do. Half of us could not be depressed if we would just stop talking to ourselves negatively. I'm not saying depression is defined by speaking negatively to yourself. I'm not saying that that's what depression is, but that's certainly not uplifting, and that is depressing. Agree or disagree? So, I went ahead and I started to read a lot and listen to a lot of audiobooks, self-help books, books that books that help me address the parts of myself that were hard to address. Like, how am I showing up for myself? Daily habits, determination over motivation, things like that. I've read the 48 Laws of Power. I've read Relationships 101. I've read a lot of books that I've read. I can't even remember the name of them, but they're like, most of them are popular books that that help you to improve yourself, like self-improvement. So I read a lot of those books, right? And I started reading those books, and next thing you know, the world started to echo. My money started to echo what I was reading and believing about myself. And let me tell you something, my life has been so much better since then. Because it wasn't a walk in the park. I told y'all I was bullied growing up. Like, girls tried to fight me because I was popular and because a lot of people loved me. And one of the things about me is a lot of people always talked about me, spoke about me. Hey, yo, y'all seen that girl? Yo, she's beautiful. She got a fat, blah, 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 blah. So people would, girls, don't do that in front of insecure girls. I'm not saying don't do that, but like, girls who are not, it's girls who are insecure don't want to hear compliments about another girl, especially when she's not in the room. Like, why y'all raving over Aquila? Like, what's the big deal about this Aquila? So they showed up and wanted to fight me. Period. They wanted to fight. They wanted to scratch my face up and all of that. So the thing about it is, I never really spoke. I never really spoke up too much. I was trying to focus on graduating because I have been suspended for fighting back. I have been suspended for, because the state where I went to high school, there's no self-defense laws. So in school, there's no self-defense sort of rules. So if you engage in a fight rather than run away, like, you're supposed to push the person off of you and run. I didn't have the opportunity to push somebody off me and then run away. I had to fight. I had to fight back. I had to defend myself. So people always thought that they could just mess with me because, one, I'm short. Two, everybody thinks, oh, she's so cute, she's so sweet, she's not gonna do anything. So to a person who's the aggressor, they're gonna look at me and be like, oh, I could just beat her ass. And so it turned out that that wasn't the case. Okay, because not only do I fight back, but if you invade or threaten my physical space, it's up. It's up. So they don't know, they're not the first people that I've had to fight. But the things that people say about you, oh, you're not that cute, stuff like that, that used to really get to me. I have to grab a napkin. Man, I used to, and then it was coupled with what was going on at home. So how did I get through that? How did I get through that? Because people can be really, really freaking mean, really negative, and really envious or jealous. So I continue to stick to positive people. I believed in myself. I read. I stuck to my gifts and talents. I always sang, I always write music, I was helping people. And just let the noise be noise. I let it become the background, and I was just determined to be successful and just complete my goals. People don't see that part when they see your numbers and they see your money or they see your achievements. They just see sometimes. So I'm just letting you guys into the scope of my life and how I became confident, because that used to wear me down. So it's a long journey, and if y'all want like a full video on the exercise, I'm more than glad to make one. But I met this did I already put Panox on? I did. I met this motivational speaker, and I didn't really meet her. She was like, it was like online. I think her name is Lisa Nichols. Are you guys familiar with her? Lisa Nichols is a black woman. She has like, well, at the time she had like short, natural, curly hair. She was just like, this is how you get that negative voice out of your head. And she was just like, get 4 pieces of blank paper, write down every negative thing you believe about yourself in pencil, and then I want you to go back into the paper and then write down positive truths. Write down all the lies first in pencil, and then in pen, write the positive truths. And then read them, face them, and then go back and erase the lies. And then read the positive things, read the truths about yourself every single day. And that changed my world. So I would have my students do that, and I would have my voice students, the ones that I saw was struggling with the self-confidence, the ones who was bullied when they tried to sing. I would have them do that exercise a lot. All right, what foundation am I going to wear for the shoot? All right, I'm going to get out a few products. I think I'm going to do, I'll do my powder. But it's a, what do you call it? I'll do something dewy because it's a freaking, it's a winter day, like a true winter day. So I'll go with my Tarte Amazonian clay, because it's like in between like dewy and matte. Hi, who we got there? Hi, EB. Let me flip this because I cannot read backwards. I'm telling you guys. I can't read backwards. Happy New Year to you, Richard. Hi, Panther. You become, yes, self-induced depression. That's right. Greetings from Amsterdam. Hi, Elizabeth. Okay, that's what that said. Yes, you have a wonderful New Year too, Elizabeth. Thank you. So, here I was, like, reading these positive things to myself. And I hear positive things from others all the time, but when are you going to say something positive to yourself? Like, you can't just wait around for people to speak life into you. Because that's not living. Now, that's living for validation, and that is the wrong way to live. I'm going to say it right now. That's the wrong way to live. Living for validation is like waiting for someone to come along and feed you when you could just go and make your own sandwich. You could fix your own plate. The food is already done. You have the thoughts and the mind and the capacity to think thoughts, or actually to speak. If you don't have an internal dialogue, at least you can speak out loud. You can say things to yourself. Why not? They be good. And even when you make mistakes, or you realize that you've been manipulated, and that voice in your head wants to be like, you're so stupid, you should have known better, you give yourself grace, because you wouldn't do that to your best friend, so why would you do that to yourself? Newsflash, you are your own best friend. So if you start to treat yourself like that, eventually it'll start to show, and life will start to open up in a way that loves you more. People who love on you more will come into your life, and you'll start to lose respect for people who are not respecting you, because you respect yourself. So if you see people not respecting you, you're gonna lose the appetite for them. A lot of us, if we're honest with ourselves, a lot of us are around people because they have familiar spirits, familiar sort of feel. They give us a familiar feeling. So like, let's just say your mom was manipulative, and then you meet someone and they're kind of manipulative and they kind of remind you of your mom. So you're like, okay, I understand this energy. I know this type of person, so it's familiar. So that works. Well, guess what? That's called a trauma bond. And I'm not a psychologist, but I've learned this throughout my life experience. So I don't tolerate people like that. If you're not here to lift me up, then you're bringing me down. And so that's why I'm very selective about who I keep in my life, who I allow into my life. I play, I laugh, I joke, but I don't play about who I let in my life. I don't. Girl, why are you putting foundation on your skin? It's beautiful to start off with. Thank you, sweetheart. Hi, Nidra. The reason why I'm putting on foundation is because I'm doing a photo shoot. And I could skip it, but it just lets the other products sit on my face a little bit better. So I want everything to be balanced in one color. Just, um, you know, this is just the canvas, baby. It's just to hold everything else. But um, yeah, you have to be selective if you really truly want for others to respect you. Not everybody's gonna respect you, and that is okay. You're not living to get respect. You're living to fulfill your purpose and to be, hopefully, to be an asset to the world. I'm not gonna wait for anybody to respect me either. You don't have to respect me. You could see something, a bag that I'm wearing, or a thing that I might believe, and you might say, I don't respect her because I don't respect people who believe that animals deserve respect, or I don't respect people who believe that blah blah blah. Okay, well, that's your right. But I respect me, and I respect what I believe about myself. So I really do believe that we should hold ourselves to that regard. I'm not saying be bigger than how do I put this? I'm not saying don't I'm not saying to be arrogant. I'm not saying be arrogant. What I'm saying is consider yourself and value yourself. Because valuing yourself it's gonna give you a top tier life. Hi, you are so pretty. Thank you, Reem. Thank you, sweetheart. Happy New Year, everybody. I'm really grateful to be alive in 2026. I'm really grateful to be able to spend another year with you guys in 2026. And I plan on making it the best year. You guys can drop your New Year's resolutions if you have any. I always make them, but I don't make them, if that makes sense. I start them before the New Year so that I'll go into the New Year like on fire. I don't have time to be like, oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna say I don't have time, but I'm a do it person, not a talk about it person. I like to do, because if I'm talking too much about it and I don't do it, then I feel like I'm not living up to my word. I'm not keeping my word to myself, or I'm not keeping my word that I made to myself. And one of the things that has given me confidence in this life is keeping my promises that I make to myself. Yeah, that gives you so much confidence. Because if you keep promises you make to yourself, you will not tolerate people making promises for you and not living up to their word. You'll be like, please, I treat myself better than that. Why would I let you treat me any less? You just won't have tolerance for that. So give yourself the best treatment. Again, you're your own best friend. You wouldn't be making your best friend promises over and over again and not living up to them. Eventually, they would stop being your friend. If they have any sense. Because I would. I would stop being someone's friend for that. Oh, thank you for the love. That is so sweet. Thank you. So if you guys have questions, drop them in the chat. Let's do some eyeshadow. I'm gonna do like, don't I have a ColourPop palette somewhere? I know I have a ColourPop palette somewhere in this here. I have this. This is a ColourPop palette, but I have another one that I need, and I think it's downstairs right now. I need something with color, like with bright. So what am I wearing today? I'm wearing animal print. I'm wearing that. I'm wearing like a burnt orange color today. So orange. Yeah, I wanted to do like a orange, like orange eyeshadow, but I'm gonna have to go with something else because I'm not going. Oh, I have something. I have my Glamnetics palette right here. So I could start with the, maybe that. I don't know how that's gonna look. Let's see. Let's see. So yeah, confidence was a journey. Confidence was definitely a journey for me. Like I always had confidence, but there were times when my confidence was tested for sure. And I can say that openly, because that's not something to be ashamed of. Confidence is a journey. So if you don't have it, if you don't know what it feels like, give it a try. Start speaking positively to yourself. I'm trying to find an eyeshadow brush. Oh, this one is good. Yeah, start being start speaking positively to yourself, and watch how your life changes. Okay. This Patrick Ta eyeshadow brush. I'm a sweeper. I'm an eyeshadow sweeper. So I like to apply my shadow like this, and this brush is so stiff that it doesn't really let me do that. So I like to try, but it's a little bit different. You're so pretty. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. That almost like blinded me, poked me out. Alright, so we're gonna do that, and then my eye is jumping. And then I'm just gonna follow up with like a brighter duochrome, like one of these. Let's go with this one right here. Have you guys ever struggled with confidence before? Have you ever struggled with someone's voice taking over your head and you being like, oh, I'm not worthy, or feeling unworthy because of things that people have said to you? Because if so, you're not alone. You are not the only one. I love Glamnetics. I love them so much. I mean, Girl Cult. Yeah. By Glamnetics. Okay. No, I'm saying the wrong thing. Glamnetics is the nails. Why am I mixing it up? Maybe that's my little hint that I need to put on Glamnetics. Because they last. God. Are you a model? Thank you, sweetheart. I do model. Yeah. I model every day. That's my job, to model and to showcase, to encourage, inspire. So yeah, that's what I do. That's part of what I do, honey. Alright, so the eyes, I love them. Give me a second. I need to go like blow my nose real quick. Okay, I'm back, my loves. Alright, let's do the brows. Before I do my brows, I'm gonna set them with my Invisimatte by Fenty. Just like that. Put this back. I always like to put this back, even though I rarely ever use it. Oh no, I gotta unplug this thing. Alright. What did you guys eat for breakfast today? I'm gonna come down a little bit today, like this. Kind of making it visible. It's kind of like an invisible line, so I can have a more sharp shape. I like to do that sometimes. Then I like to feather everything. I work in short strokes so that I can get a more natural look. This is my Anastasia Beverly Hills I always forget the name of this pencil, but it's my favorite brow pencil. I have so many of them. What's it called? Micro Stroke. It's a Micro Stroke brow pen. And they sent me a ton of them, and I just really love them. They're different shades, by the way. So they have a wide range of shades. So if you're looking for a brow pencil that lasts and that you can get those natural looking brows, this is it. NYX has one too. It's called Lift and Snatch, but it's so, this one is better than that in my opinion. I have to do this with my left hand or else it won't come out right. How's that looking, you guys? I went a little lash on today. I know that's not like my normal thing, but I do. Alright, I'm gonna wear my Fenty MVP. Alright, let's set these brows. Where's that brush I just had? Let me see. It's the comments. It says, "Hi Lisa, Happy New Year, Jessie. Thank you. I'm good. How are you? Nidra said your voice is so soothing, and I had a steak and fruit salad. You go. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. Sometimes I ask myself, why is my chat so mellow? And then I have to realize, because you guys always say that I have a soothing voice. And I'm like, well, maybe I'm putting you guys to sleep. Which is okay. It's fine by me. If that's what you guys like. But I am a very calm person. I get that a lot. So it's all good. I just want you guys to watch and enjoy. I don't want you to feel pressure to, you know what I'm saying? I want you to just be able to watch and enjoy. This is a safe space. This is a calm space. Okay, so let's set this. I'm using Tear's Mask Fit. It's so good at keeping your makeup on. I'm gonna have to order some more of these because the way that is really good. And then for my eyes, I use Made by Mitchell setting spray because this one is more wet. And the reason why I use it is because it allows my mascara to go on more easily. And I use L'Oreal's Lash Extension as mascara. Because I have no lashes, and this gives me long lashes. Well, not long, but it gives me lashes. See? It just picks my lashes up. It coats them. Oh, I sprayed a little too much of that. Gotta let it dry first. At least some. We gotta let that dry. Oh no. Okay, that didn't dry. It's good. Yeah, I gotta be careful. That's right. Whoops. You see? I don't have time to let it air dry. Get some of that. Come up. Okay, I see I got some more comments. I'm gonna get those comments in a second here. I got you. I got you. I've been wanting to do eyeliner again these days, you guys. So I wear a little bit. A very little bit. Especially on days where I'm like filming outside. If I'm filming inside, I'm like, whatever. Don't put on. You know, like, I don't need that. But, and I use the smallest amount. Oh, great. Look, I got it on my nose. Okay, so let's do a little bit of eyeliner. I'm gonna get the brown eyeliner. I use liquid. What is this little thing at the bottom? Oh, my brush. Gotta get that off. I don't know what that is. Maybe. Oh, the brush is just a little frayed. Crazy. This is like picking up extra products. I don't like that. Okay. Just coming out. Just a little bit. You see? This frayed brush is preventing it from being super sharp like I like it. See, it's making it square. No me gusta. But it's okay. It's okay. It's every little part doesn't have to be perfect all the time, especially when you're pressed for time and you got somewhere to be. Sometimes you gotta settle. Okay, let me just let me read you guys' comments real quick. So, can I have a shout out? Hi, File. How do I say it? Violet? Vilote? You're so pretty. Thank you. Can't see you on a makeup model ad. Thank you. Very pretty, and we are up in your face. That's right, baby. Y'all are up in my face, and I love it. North Carolina. Hi, Thurman. Welcome, North Carolina. Calm is good. There's too much crazy in the world going on right now. I'm trying to understand all the stuff you're putting on your face. Thank you, sweetheart. Drop your questions below. Oh, what new fragrance I have? I get new fragrances like multiple times a week. We got a lot. Y'all see that? I got some Swiss Arabian. I got the Orabella by Bella Hadid on Versace. I'm going to be doing Versace today, actually. That's why I got to look good. It's funny you ask. So let me tell you guys. So, wait. I can't talk and do this. Okay, so this is the crazy thing. Like, wait, I forgot what I was about to say. Okay, so I was saying that I'm doing Versace today. That's why I gotta look good. Oh, this is what I was gonna say. So, you guys, if you're new here, I've been on social media like heavy since like 2021, right? Before that, but like consistently since 2021. So I do this full time. Let me tell you guys something crazy. I just found out at the end of last year that my vertical is fashion and fitness and fashion. Crazy because like the top products that I've sold on TikTok Shop have been, and on YouTube, funny enough, has been the squat machine, the ab training machine, the vibration plate. Those videos, when I do them, they go viral. I'm talking like through the sky. And so that's what my vertical is. On YouTube, even though a lot of my content is beauty based, they're saying the same thing. They're like, it's the music tips, the fitness, the haul, the try on, the fashion, and a little bit, add a little family stuff in there. YouTube tells you now what you need to promote. If they have that data, they'll tell you like what your viewers like most, which I like. So if you want to know, put some videos out and then like ask Gemini what's resonating, or you look at your analytics. But I like to be spoon fed that information. So so it's like now I'm taking the path of least resistance. What do you guys like? You guys like fashion? You guys like my workout videos? And you like these chit chats? And when I'm doing my songwriting, you guys are so supportive of that, and I'm very grateful. So as a dynamic woman that I am, I gotta show up because I aim to please. So I'm excited, but that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to shoot an outfit, fashion, a workout outfit, workout fashion, and and some fragrance. My next top vertical is, or niche, is personal care. Yeah, because right before the year ended, I did like a big video on personal care, and it like took off real big. And yeah, so they're like, that. But right before that, it was beauty and personal care, top creator. So it's back at fitness, and that's funny. Anyway, this is the look, guys. This is the look. Tell me what you think. Maybe I'll add a little bit more blush, just to be a little bit extra, because I will be on camera. Y'all know the camera mutes. The camera mutes certain colors a little bit, or just in general. So I will add a little bit of this Laura Geller blush. It's so good and natural. It's like so pretty, like an inner glow type of thing. So I'll just add that pad, and baby, we're done. I'll put some little bit more setting spray to lock it off. That's it. Let's go do the shoot. I'll see you guys later. Keep your eyes out. Go catch up on my shorts. Drop your comments. Let me know, what you guys think. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Maybe, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Cupid's bow is on 10. That's so sweet. Girl, how expensive is this lipstick? It came out of a tube with a matte finish. Brand, please. It's Fenty's Icon. Their velvet lip in the color MVP, baby. The MVP. I don't know if you can see that. Let's try to get it in focus. Yeah, the MVP. Number 10. It's always sold out everywhere, but go to my TikTok shop. I have some in stock. Can you sing for us one time? I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. You. That's all I got. You guys be good, okay?